Shamrock Tarot General Reading. Rules can be reversed, may not resonate. This is for a Cancer, Divine Feminine Cancer, or Moon Cancer, Sagittarius, in a gay relationship with somebody that's gay or something, unity ties. It doesn't even matter at this point. I mean, it's pretty bizarre. You can't even say who you are, okay? Well, there's missing person report on you now after 48 hours and you abandon your roommate. That becomes a missing person report. And you're with this guy that you were with, and you guys took off together in a signed lease. That's missing persons, okay? After 48 hours, we file missing person reports on people. That's how we do things here in America, okay? So you abandoned your roommate, stole all her energy, everything else, money, who knows, the whole apartment, left her room there, and left all her personal items and took off. That's pretty bizarre. Somebody you've been in a lease with since July 22nd and got somebody else involved. You just automatically assume that this person would take care of her or support her or something very strange when she signed in a lease with you guys. She said he was going to support her. That's not true. Report her. He said she was going to report her, and you guys are backwards, so she was going to report him for what? What? Report what? You aren't doing anything wrong. Living here, breathing, working, being respectful. You're not beating people up or breaking the law. You're here on green cards. You're here legally. I mean, what? Report him for what? Everybody's allowed to do whatever they want in the privacy of their own home here in America. You have the right to do whatever you want until you get caught. Report him for what? She's the one that went and got abortion with his DNA, not telling him. She did that. And you guys knew about that. You took her there. You took her there. You were there in the room and waited for her. But you don't know nothing about that. Okay. Okay. Why were you investigating him? Why were you in this guy's life for a year for no reason at all? I mean, I love the American Boys song. I mean, yeah. You girls do love the American Boys way more than the girls love foreign boys. Yeah, the guy's just like you girls' accent, really. I mean, we got skinny girls over here too, skinny blonde girls over here too. So it's just an accent thing for them. But why? Why would you invest all this energy into a stranger and it wasn't going anywhere? I mean, after a year, yeah, I mean, they would have maybe broken up by then. I mean, that's a long drive. You don't know anything about that, but you just got up and why did you abandon her? Well, you were part of all these spell works and stealing other people's contracts and energy, and then you took off. You can't do that. You can't steal people's energy that's not in the group through group work and abandon her. She didn't do nothing. She did it all for you, so you can't do that. She didn't do anything. You know exactly what I'm talking about. All right, we're exposing some spell work here. I don't have a choice. Thank you. Yeah, you abandoned somebody because something wasn't working. 5 of Wands, too much drama and chaos that you're causing. You caused all this. 2 of Pentacles, juggling energy. So you stirred the pot and you opened up a door to hell is what happened. On justice, you wanted to harvest. See, you were part of all this. It's just the same message as her. Harvest energy off of a justice here. So first you thought it was an Empress. Then you couldn't do that. Then you clearly made it a Gemini, did a death spell on a Gemini to harvest back an apology. Why? What was so important that you had to have all this going on when you stole a whole contract off of somebody? Then you went as far as doing a death spell. Now we have a missing person report out on people because they took off. You're that scared of the boogeyman that you cooked up? You cooked up this boogeyman and you're that scared that you abandoned your roommate and left? I mean, now that sounds good. That sounds like a good story. I like that one. You like that one? No, you don't like that story? I like that one. I like that. This King of Swords, this guy that you were with. So why wouldn't you just sacrifice his feminine energy? You don't want to talk about it. Okay. Because over a year ago, this wasn't going on. Why was you all lottie-dottie with this other guy that you never even met for a whole year? Your roommate's dating somebody for a whole year, and you never even met the guy. It's very bizarre, very strange. A whole freaking year, and everybody got their own place, and you never met this guy. I mean, that's like the first things in like the first couple weeks you meet their friends. You meet friends, you meet and greet friends. That's like the first thing you do when you meet somebody. That this dragged on for a year, all the way to aborting a baby. I mean, things are pretty serious here. You don't know none of that, okay. But you have your whole full intentions on sacrificing this justice here. Sacrificing the love with justice, or somebody accusing people of sleeping around with people that weren't even in existence in their life a year ago. A whole year ago. I mean, wow, that's a long time ago. I would really have to sit down and think about what I was doing last summer. Not the summer that just passed, but the summer before that. This wasn't even in existence. It's like you had some plot here. Did you pay him or tell him that you would pay him to get in someone's energy? You don't know nothing about that. Okay. Cooking up a demon here. There's an ending, of course. Yeah, there's a cover-up here. There's a cover-up. You ghosted your roommate. Now you're burdened. Yeah, you get that. Running from the boogeyman that you made all these attachments to. He's going to follow you wherever you go. Okay, it's against the law to do that, to practice religion and run on properties and out in the streets and stuff like that. It's pretty much the same spiritual laws that you have over in your country. Well, you get sued for the lease. I mean, I highly suggest you to go back. What did you do? Dump everything in storage and living in a hotel? Well, that's the only thing that makes sense. It doesn't make sense that you had a bunch of money to go waste on Christmas, holidays, traveling time, and still be here. So it's not like you wasted it to run back to your country. You would have to be staying in a hotel. We don't have bungalow places and cheap motels around here where you can go bunker down for, $10 a night. We don't have that here. Page of Wands. Yeah, you stop talking to somebody, this group here. You're the group. There's an ending here. You dump somebody, which you can't without them being present at the denotion, okay? If you denoted somebody. Because there's a block here. You're in a binded block with this person. For money, something about money. You're in regret because the money ties or spells, something happened. There was a backfire probably on something. What was it? This was a wish fulfillment too, to harvest off of somebody. And put work into with this demon here that you guys cooked up, and then you hurried up and literally abandoned somebody and then put a block up, but that's not going to work because this person didn't do anything and there's money involved. So you and them work together maybe to steal off of an Empress at the doorway here. Made it all the way to the doorway. That was the plan, to harvest off of this Empress, and then you guys got rejected something here with a rejection at the doorway because it was about magic too. Probably trying to harvest. Yeah, you were cut out. Something happened. This was all plotted. It was all plotted here. This was the plan. A year and a half plan to date somebody, get into someone's energy. A complete stranger, not even the right person. You did this all in a Gemini. Not even the right person. Did you pay him to get into this Gemini's energy? Okay, well, we're missing a cup of love, we're missing the devil energy, and we're missing the Two of Cups. Where's all that? That has nothing to do with any of your guys' energy. You want to harvest retirement money, which is pretty pathetic. Something that generational wealth, something that someone's worked over from their 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s. You want to harvest that. You think that's yours. That's pretty bizarre. I mean, and hold on to it. Okay. And then there was a block and something else went up. So the fighting back, the spiritual war is called. You call that upon yourself. Yes, the harvest. It just keeps coming up and up and up. You don't know what the harvesting card is. The pinch pennies and the heal that this will always just generate in the future. So that's, you're stuck in this. You can't just take off. That's not how that works. Okay, I'm sorry to break that to you. This high priestess, she's the high priestess. This person from your past that you abandoned, and then you try saying it's the past. It's not the past. It just happened like a couple weeks ago. That's not the past. Even last July, when all this was plotted, that's not even really the past. If I can recall it, okay, that's not technically the past. The cup of love went into harvesting. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Off of the Queen of Swords. The Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius that you couldn't figure out what she was. King of Pentacles, put to death who? You did a death spell on a King of Pentacles. Taurus? Who's Taurus? Taurus has come up multiple times in your guys' spread. She's shutting down. Put to death Taurus now. So it wasn't a pretend marriage. Was there another person involved here? It looks like a Taurus is involved. Let's see here. Or to put to death the marriage, maybe? Putting work in with a Taurus, it looks like a King of Pentacles. And then everything moved fast forward. Yeah, it looks like he wasn't into the three thumbs or something. Here's the devil. Finally, thank you. Here's the Hierophant. All right, I'll be back in a minute. You can think about your story, okay? All right, Cancer. So what happened we're talking last July, what, you all come over here on a green card and you decide to target and filter out someone's friendship list? Why? Why would you just assume that this person, that everybody talks to each other? You targeted someone's friendship list and then you targeted it in an individual and just made assumptions that they were talking together. And that person was a Gemini. Why? Why would you do that? Why would you? Most people come to another country to explore, go to work, go to school, get away from the laws and stuff at their country. Eventually, yeah, you meet somebody and fall in love. But your intention, you have somebody, for to have your roommate clause get dug into somebody that you guys targeted. Did you pay him? Were you supposed to pay him? Did you promise you would pay him? You just made assumptions that this person was talking to somebody online because they were publicly friends on a public platform. Wow. You married this person in a spiritual marriage. It's unclear if that he knew about that or not, because it's written on yours and it's written on your gay girlfriends and on this other mysterious air person that you are in a relationship with, a committed relationship. What did you do with the devil here? Was it for the money, the cup of love, the marriage? To keep a tie on this person? To do the death spell on the Empress? Huh? You don't know. Anything else, please? Attention, victorious, victory. You wanted to sacrifice this emperor here. You're brokenhearted too over this because you guys sold the contract, not him. So you get the broken string. You did that. You sold it to the devil. Hey, you're definitely in a very delusional Page of Cups because you wanted to date him too. What? But you said you didn't know him. You were jealous the other one got the mission? What? Tell me. Because you have a boyfriend. It coming up that you're jealous that she was with him and not you. What do you care? She was gay. She loved you. She didn't love this guy. So why did you start liking him if you never met him? Very bizarre. And I'm not saying I don't believe you. I'm saying that's just very bizarre. Or what? Were you the overseer? Are you the manager of her? I'm getting you're like her manager or something. That you're a team leader or something here. That's what I'm getting from this. You started liking him. Why? That you got involved in this death spell against this imaginary Gemini that you didn't even know. If you're watching him and falling in love with this guy, you were watching him. Who was he? Who was Gemini? Or you were just falling in love in the way that he was talking to her? What was it? I mean, it's pretty scary that you fall in love with someone that you don't know through your friend that you're gay with, that you're watching those two talk and imaginarily make up a story about a Gemini and do a death spell on them. Yes, everything's been illuminated into this goofy story here. You wanted to romance him. You were trying to hex and curse a romance with him. Why, when you were with somebody? So you would have to get away from your gay friend. That's the truth. You're having a hard time accepting and believing the truth. You're in a binded real relationship with another male, and then you're in love with your gay girlfriend here, or this group, whatever you people are. You were watching and spying on the person that she's been talking to. You did something behind the moon because you wanted to date him. You secretly wanted to romance him for some bizarre reason. And you both thought that he was talking to a Gemini. Still unclear about the marriage here. Where's the Two of Cups? You were trying to block him moving forward with somebody else, unless this is all new. You just wanted to hurry up and stop, put to death somebody, the moving forward, a Cancer or something. The moving forward, because you wanted the contract. So you wanted to put to death the other person. You wanted to put to death Cancer or Sagittarius, whoever this reading is for. Yeah, so you wanted to love him and romance him. So you put to death the love. There's where the Two of Cups went. And to stop the movement forward with them. Now, was that so hard? I mean, obviously it was pretty hard. Why? Hey, you're gay. Something about the contract was mixed up with harvesting the money or the Queen of Wands energy or something. And then you wanted to you didn't know what the harvesting card was. Harvest the will to turn in the favor or something like that. It's unclear if that was you or her. So, okay. Thank you. Have a good day.